Hi guys, welcome back to another Daily Tarot card. These are your Daily Tarot cards for Friday, January 13th. Today we're pulling from the Beauty of Horror Tarot cards. So we're starting off with the Star. So after a rough patch, a smooth, calm period comes in. So I definitely feel like this is what retrograde forecast and projections was talking about, the full moon forecast and projections with the wolf moon, when they were talking about reestablishing boundaries, not allowing people to step on us, not allowing people to put us down, not allowing shadow energy to come in. With determination and dedication, we will be the victor wearing the wreath. We are in charge. We are the one that, this is where they have the Egyptian pyramids there. That's because we're going to our higher self. 2023, if you add up the numbers, is 7. So a year of enlightenment. Some of us are going through it. The fixed signs are going through this retrograde, right? And it's just like they said, Libra was going to feel it the worst. You know what I mean? So we feel this sense of isolation. I have no problem with bottomless snowmans, but I feel like that is our shadow side because they want to take a grip a hold of us. You know what I mean? Fear, worry, doubt, isolation, So maybe you have gone through what we went through with Shane's transformation, where you're going through this isolation, you're going through these feelings, you're going through depression, anxiety, and it's just like, you know what? Don't make permanent decisions out of temporary emotions. Again, with the wintry kind of weather, if you went to Judgment for Throne Thursday, it was like that winter blues kind of card. So some of us, it's winter blues, so it's a seasonal depression. Some of us, it's, they said we had 25% more to heal. With me, they're saying I will always have 10. I will only heal until I have 10% left over. And it's because we are intertwined. They're showing the Two of Cups. You know what I mean? So it's like the cup of unity. You pour from, you give to each other's one, you pour from equally from each other's cup into a cup of unity. When you get married or enter into a relationship, So I feel like it's just like, with myself, it's just, when they were showing Lagatha, and my dreams were always together. And my dreams, me and Shane are always together. When they were showing Kate, where she was going through the train as she was going through her transition and she got to the caboose, and there's Jack, and their favorite thing was to lay in bed and Kiki. That was me and Shane's favorite thing to do. So it really resonated. So it was just like, sitting there, and it's just like, that will always be ingrained to you. Kate always felt, that sorrow every time of the football season, because that's when he passed. I think it was the Super Bowl, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So every February for her would be that feeling of sadness that, the love of her life is gone. That storybook, was it perfect? No. But to her, that was the perfect relationship. She loved him with everything in her being, and she still did. It's deeply ingrained in her. And I feel like those kind of relationships are priceless. And I feel like it's just like, there's nothing you could do. It's like, yes, those aftershocks will come. Like they were showing on This Is Us every Super Bowl for herself, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And it's just like, it's all we can do is carry forward. It's a part of us. It's ingrained in us. Anyone that means a lot to us, that transforms, it's like they're always going to be a part of you. We were literally talking about my dad, and my kids are like, oh, is he your grandfather? And I said, yeah. I said, you're his grandkids. And they're just like, wow, because, Michael was talking about these dreams that he has reoccurring. He's like, I never see Papa there. And I said, you don't see him there because you never, met him in an earthly form. I said, but he's always been a part of our life, Even my eldest is named after him. It's one of his middle names. He's named after both his grandfathers. So it's just like, he is still a part of us. He's still, I feel like, you celebrate them. We always have their birthdays are a couple days apart. So it's just like, we have a birthday cake for them. We go for a birthday dinner. It's like we always celebrate them, So it's like, that's where I feel like they're showing it'll always be a part of you. And that's fine by me. Like, we had 10 years together. It's funny that they said 10% and that we were together 10 years. But it's just like, it's always going to be a part of me. There's going to be significant dates, celebrations, especially his birthday and Christmas. It's just like, it's ingrained in you. But you will be victorious in this. Whatever you're going through right now, you will be the victor wearing the wreath. Chariot energy, zodiac sign Cancer, they're highly intuitive. Pyramids, no shock that they're there. But it's also coming to the realization, the higher self, thinking with the higher self. Let's embrace our fire qualities here. bravery, courage, strength, resilience, leaving behind all fear, worry, and doubt. With the strength card here, it's like the universe is by our side. They have the infinity symbol over her breast, and it's just like, as things leave our life, better things come in. We're going through this purge, this transformation. Erica Jane says it the best. I'm sure she heard it from someone else, hate her or whatever. But, that really resonated with me, because she's like, you want to find out who your true friends, family, supporters are? Go through what she went through, but lose all your money and see how many people actually want to be around you. Nobody wants to be around that. Because you're literally mourning your life. You're literally like, you have no idea how it's going to turn out. You know what I mean? But the thing is, you've reached us by the grace of God, is Yeshua, Yahweh, that as far as you're going to go, and now you're going to come up from here. So it's just like having the strength and the courage to keep moving forward, even when we don't know what's going on. Have the faith in yourself, have the faith in the universe, have the faith in whomever you believe in, that you will be carried forward, that you will propel forward. We may not know the answers of when we're going to get there, but you will get there. With determination and dedication, you are in charge of your life, of the decisions as you move forward. Where are you going to go from here? Are you going to keep propelling forward? Or are you just, going to give up? It's up to us, I know sometimes it doesn't feel that way, but we are in charge of that. We feel like we keep getting dealt these poopy hands, but we have to keep showing up and showing out. So with the star, hope, especially after a painful or frightening experience, discovering your inner strength in a rough situation, some sign or discovery that gives you courage, healing or medication, including herbal or old forms of treatment. So I wonder if that's where the Egyptian pyramids are there. It's like how they, healed from situations. A witch or a wise woman healer, and she's pouring, like, if you look at that picture, she's pouring from a pitcher into a glass. And I feel like this is where they were talking about earlier, highlighting, we're pouring from our cup, but also it's like we're sharing that knowledge, how we move forward. I'm helping someone right now, and it's like, they had panic attacks and stuff like that at work, and I'm like, hey, you know what? Like, take a breath. Luckily they were able to take a step back and, catch their breath and ground themselves. And it's just like, helping them as they go forward. Sometimes, we need people by our side. Sometimes we have to go through it alone to see what we're made of, to show our true strength. We don't realize how resilient we are until we go through these situations. So with the Chariot, strong will, holding things together. Possible a determination to free oneself from what seems a dead end. Possible through inventiveness or trickery. With a Six of Wands, triumph. So literally the Six of Wands is right there. Beware of trickery or rigid games. I feel like this is when people try to manipulate you. So it's like maybe there was a breakup or a separation, and now they're trying to manipulate you, and it's like, okay, well, it's all your fault, but I'm willing to take you back. This is where you have to be in charge of your own life and be like, do I really want to go through that again? It's the definition of insanity. You'll just repeat that cycle over and over again, but it's your free will. Tarot is guidance. You know what I mean? So you do what you feel is best, but if you find yourself here again, you know why. So with the Five of Pentacles, suffering, a dark time, difficulty getting help, because we're afraid to. We're afraid of how little they think of us, or we're afraid that they won't help us at all. That's the worst feeling at all. It's like you're trying to ask for help, but people, like they say, the world keeps spinning. You're going through it, and you were like, why is no one helping me? Because they're busy with life. You know what I mean? And it's just like sometimes they forget. Oh crud! They're laying in bed and they're closed their eyes and like, oh, I'm supposed to call this person. I'll call them tomorrow. Yeah, but you always forget because it's just like there's so much going on, and like for me it's like you want to know who's by your side. Freaking go through that kind of situation. Every single disgusting situation in my life where I had no idea how things were going to turn out, even in the happy decisions. But when you know what I mean? It's just like Yahweh, Yeshua has always been there. You know, they've always had my backs. They always guided me through, you know. I used to think that I was close to Yahweh and Yeshua, but, you know, until I went through Shane's transformation, it was like, that's nothing. That's a cakewalk compared to that. So the Six of Wands, but with no harm to none, we don't wish that on anyone, you know. Ugh. So confidence, leadership. This is who you are. Being so firm in your beliefs that others want to follow you. So this is where I feel like it's like, again, sharing your knowledge. You recover from this situation and you're able to help others, God forbid, if they go through this, you know? And it's just like, it's like, you know, like they said, that enlightenment, going to our higher self. So we're going to end on strength. Bravery, courage, strength, resilience. You see these mountains here, and I feel like this is the Ace of Pentacles, and it's like this new beginning, and you're about to ascend this mountain. Bravery, courage, strength, resilience. We're leaving all fear, worry, and doubt behind. Leaving this behind. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay, you know what? It's just like, this doesn't serve me anymore. The universe is purging this situation, person, place, or thing. This is very Capricorn energy. This is the devil, you know? Person, place, or thing. Maybe it's all of the above. That no longer served your life, so it's time to move forward. We had to remove it. This is going back to that Fool card, you know, where he had that beautiful, like, kind of Rasta hat on, and he's carefree, and it's like he's fine where he was, you know? But, you know, this cat comes along, which I feel is universe, and bites his ankle. It's like, move. This doesn't serve you anymore, you know? And that's the thing with the Fool card. It's just like, we're scared. We're hesitant. You know, we have no idea what's going to, you know, we want to plan. I'm definitely a planner. You know, I want to have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way to Z, you know, just in case, you know, God forbid, you know, people, places, and things don't work out. But that's the thing with life. It sometimes it's scary as F, but you got to just go with it, you know? And that's like, the one thing I've learned is like, how can I help you, help me get you to move faster so I can get to where I need to go, you know? Like with all the renovations and everything. It's just like they come in the most inconvenient times, no notice, they show up and you're just like, what do you do? It's like, how can I help you help me? You need furniture moved? No problem. What furniture you need moved? I'll do it. Do you need help? No. Just tell me what you need to be done and I'll get it done. You know? And it's just like, as soon as they're done, clean. Okay, put everything back. It's just like, you know, to get my chi back. So going to strength. Inner strength to control destructive desires. So as an example, an affair with your brother's wife, but also possibly love of life, just not your brother's wife. You know, and it's like, yeah, there's going to be temptations that can bring us into our shadow side. You know, for me, it's like, you know, going to my higher self. I know I wouldn't want that to happen to me, so I'm staying the hell away. You know, if it's meant to be in my life, then it will be in my life. If it's not, it's not. You know, but I'd rather resist that temptation. You know, if it's supposed to happen the way that it's supposed to happen, if we are meant to be together, we will somehow, some way end up being together. You know, but I wouldn't want someone to do that to me. So I'm just going to, you know, follow my higher self and keep moving forward. Leave that situation alone, you know. You know, sometimes we can't help who we fall for, but it's just like, you got to keep moving forward. Especially if it goes against who you are. Remember, they're talking about our moral compass. Not so much this year, but last year was a lot about our moral compass. So this year, you know what I mean? I just feel like that's who we are, but it's just like, you know, like that, you know, yeah, you can do the wrong thing. It's easy to do the wrong thing. You know what I mean? But are you ready to pay the piper? Are you ready to pay the price for those consequences? You know? And we don't think about those consequences at the time, but it's like, okay, but now what? You know, and you're just like, you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, it's great at the time, but, you know, now it's time to pay the piper. Now the consequences come in, the consequences of your actions. Are you ready to pay that price? You know? Karma. That's building up karmic debt going against your moral self. You know it's wrong. Me, I fear Yahweh and Yeshua. If it goes against that, no. It's just, you know, that's okay, you know. I realize that I'm a human, I have human desires, but it's like, not at that cost. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Friday, January 13th, 2023. May the universe bless you good. Have a safe and happy weekend. We'll see you for the next daily tarot cards. Bye.